Hello to nobody in particular. I don't think anyone's really going to see this, but fuck it, I'll put it up anyway. It's basically just me testing to see if my capture device and everything works with the PS2. And I thought, what better fucking game to play than one of my favourites, one of the first games I ever had. So, Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Not everyone's favourite Spider-Man 2, but it's grand, like. It's alright. Yeah, I had this from a very young age on the PlayStation 1. Uh, let's get this started with the fucking with the previously part, because I never had the first game. I just had this. But I always wanted to play the first game, and eventually I did end up getting it for a second hand online, and it's a real fucking good time too.
Previously on Spider-Man.
Who dares? Face me, coward! Face a worthy foe. Spider-Man?
He's stealing Octavius's device.
Fucking, this reminds me a lot of the 90s TV shows.
I don't want to believe that you pulled off the heist today, but I've got to make sure. Daredevil!
That leaves one question. Where's Rhino?
Cat!
Phase 1 completed. Let us begin phase 2.
No one can control the symbiotes. No one!
And now, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that monster rock used to scare the shit out of me. One of the best things about these fucking PlayStation 1 Spider-Man 2 are fucking one of the best things about these PlayStation 1 Spider-Man games is that they actually had a lot of cameos from other heroes. You saw there Daredevil, Black Cat. I suppose Black Cat's not too fucking odd for a Spider-Man game. So let's start a new game here. Try it normal, fuck it. I usually go for easy or something because I'm something of a filthy casual. I'll be quiet for the cutscenes. Right, so I think this version of Electro in this game is actually kind of badass, even though he has like the fucking the green and yellow costume. It's really fucking goofy. It's got the goofy mask and everything. But yeah, this directly follows the events of the first game. There you can see. Yeah, that opening cinematic I always thought was actually kind of really cool and a little bit scary. I was very young whenever I had this.
Welcome, true believers. Stan Lee here to bring you yet another scintillating tale of superhero
Fucking, I
daring
got
do.
really upset whenever Stan Lee died. The first thing I wanted to do was play this.
Yet again. So get ready for
This was quite a fucking
web-slinging tale of
it was quite an early introduction to me
revelations.
into Stan Lee. You know, because I had this in such a young age, I was able to actually tell who Stan Lee was.
Not a sentinel attack, I hope.
Greetings, my web-slinging compatriot.
They break in the fourth wall, they keep staring at me.
Diurnal Patrol and thought I would provide you with information of a practical and necessary nature.
Thanks for the show of interest,
So
Beast.
yeah, this
But I've been doing this for a while now.
these X-Men characters in this game,
Indeed.
for some reason,
We shall see.
there's
Would
no
you mind
fucking
telling
real
me
business
what
being in the
this
game, I guess,
is?
but I appreciate it anyway because
That's my trusty spider
they
compass.
actually
It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
they use the same models from
I do
X-Men
believe you
Mutant
are
Academy,
correct,
which was
sir.
like a fighting game for the
Since
PlayStation
you're so
1,
smart,
and I had
why don't you
I had the
try
two of those. There was
following
1
me?
and 2. The first one came out around the time of the movie because they had like movie costumes, like the X-Men movie costumes, and yeah, so it was probably the closest thing to a video game tie-in for the X-Men movie at the time. They had loads of bonuses and stuff from the movie, like back,
Spider sense tingling.
like say, like they had they had like behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, so you can tell that this Spider-Man game is kind of set in a larger universe as well, because they're not afraid of fucking showing the Baxter building, or I'm not even sure if this is called the Baxter building. I'm not even sure if this is called the Baxter building at the comics. I think it was like a completely different building. Oh shit. So yeah. Yeah, this fucking game, it's like, it kind of goes out of its way to be part of like a larger universe. There's like I mean, there's no crossovers or anything. I'm not even sure. Well, I mean, Spider-Man actually did appear in X-Men Mutant Academy 2 for the PlayStation 1. He was like a hidden hero. So that was pretty neat. But so Spider-Man, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. He appeared in X-Men Mutant Academy 2, so that's like the closest thing to like a shared universe that this game has. But yet and with all, like, it'll still reference like Thor and shit. It'll reference Captain America, and I think like especially in like the last game, the first game,
I don't think those were tourists.
they had like ghost, like there was like a what if mode, which just got weird with things. In one cutscene, you can see Ghost Rider fucking like driving down a building. It's like shit like that that makes us like kind of stand out from other games. A lot of people are talking about the Spider-Man PS4 game, which is really good, but and it does actually, funny enough, it Spider-Man PS4 manages to homage like a lot of fucking Spider-Man games. Like you got like the pizza theme is thrown in there from Spider-Man 2. A lot of people, Spider-Man 2 is their favorite game. This Spider-Man 2 would be my favorite game because would be my favorite of the two Spider-Man 2s, because this is the one I had whenever I was younger. I never actually had Spider-Man 2, like the movie. I never had the movie game. I actually had Ultimate Spider-Man, which came out after it, and I think it holds up pretty okay, but I mean, I certainly don't think it's like the best Spider-Man game. On the other hand, Ultimate Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorites. It's just the style of that is like really, really fucking cool. But I guess it just really has to do with what you played whenever you were younger. Nostalgia is like a huge factor in what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. Which fucking way did I come from? I am lost. I've been rambling. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, sometimes the controls in this aren't as smooth, because like obviously this is an older game, and that's fine. It's excusable, I guess. But you kind of forget that the controls aren't as polished, because it's only a fucking PS1 game. Like, it's nobody's fault really, but it's my fault for forgetting, because I'll jump and then forget like the buttons are a little bit sticky and fucking like almost fall to my death.
I wonder who these guys are.
Ahaha, fourth wall break.
I love watching me work.
Yeah, a noteworthy thing about this series of games is that like they're done by fucking the guys that did Tony Hawk. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, but this game isn't done by that. I think this is Vicarious Visions. Obviously it is, because like the fucking the obviously it is because of the fucking billboard. Yeah, so Neversoft did the first game, and then Vicarious Visions did this. So yeah, I think I'm only going to play maybe the first 2 levels and then call it a day. Maybe I'll put this up on YouTube, maybe not. I don't know.
Huh? What are they up to? Time to do that hero thing, Spidey. He won't get far with that Spidey tracer on him. Whoa, whip freak!
And he got shot, and that's the end of the fucking game.
Whoa. Sure don't look like Boy Scouts.
Yeah, so this level's actually really cool. I think like especially like for the other game, there was no levels that were down in the street level. Yeah, well, I think I was talking about Spider-Man on PS4. I fucking rambled an awful lot. I'm gonna have to start like maybe writing down notes of what I want to talk about, so I don't fucking get like, you know, tongue-tied or lost in my own fucking train of thought. Yeah, Spider-Man PS4 actually homaged this game, or not this game, but the game before that. What they had was there was a building that was kind of, I guess it was specific to that first game. They actually had it in the PS4 game, and like there was a couple of screenshots taken, and they pointed out on Twitter, I think. Yeah, I love that. The fucking soundtrack for this game is actually really good too. Holds a lot of memories. I don't actually, you know, because I played this when I was younger, I don't know if this game is actually really good without kind of critiquing it. And if I am anything, it's certainly not a critic. I can't get mad at anything. I mean, I can get mad at some things, but Jesus Christ, I am rambling. I'm gonna have to work on that. Okay, so the main objective of this mission is that there's a couple of things that'll happen. You have to trigger certain events. This is one of them.
Huh, how original. All of you guys against me.
Hello.
No, man. Yeah, she's
shit.
a looker.
Yeah, this is kind of oh, it's a it's a little hard to because like from the capture device, I have the TV on mute, so like what I am seeing is actually happening before the sound is coming out on my laptop, so I'm listening to it on my laptop. And meets the eye. So yeah, no, I'm seeing things before I'm hearing it, so that'll throw me off for like fucking gunshots or shit. So I'm a little bit low on health. I'm gonna see if I can find health packs upstairs, up in the fucking roofs. The guy upstairs is gonna give me a health pack. And somebody lost a baseball. Fucking baseball! Jesus Christ. It's a basketball. You can tell that I don't fucking do any sports. Yeah, so like there's certain little things that'll happen. I think it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of like I mean, I know this is like an evening, but it's kind of like a day in the life of Spidey. You know, fucking stopping little crimes here and then, here and there. But I'd say, like, you know, in context of this game, it's actually probably more to do with the fact that I'd say these bad guys are just trying to like fucking what is the word? Distract. Yeah, there's little distractions all around the place. I'm back, I think. Pretty sure I'm back.
How am I gonna put out this fire? I need a lot of water.
Oh fuck. Right. Oh, this used to actually make me. I used to get stuck in this whenever I was younger. And I guess. Oh fuck. What I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to fucking. There we go. Target the fire hydrant. And web yak.
That did it. Now to find out if there's more of them.
Yeah, but I used to lose this level all the time whenever I was younger. Yes, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if it is like the best looking game for the time. 2001. 2001, I would have been maybe 5 years old, 6. Pretty much 6. Some more health. Dong. Oh yeah, biotech. So that's something that's been stolen from biotech. And I guess that's what I'm trying to chase. Oh, he went right into the car.
Boy, I doubt the owners insured against barbarians.
Right, so that car. Okay. Fuck.
There. A little paint and Bondo should fix things here.
Okay. Right, I think that's it.
Spider-Man 10, Nameless Thug 0. Another
Oh yeah, the guy that
shout-out
voices
for yours
Spider-Man was
truly.
Reno Romano.
The signal from my spider tracer is growing weak. Better take to the rooftops and follow my compass.
That's the guy that fucking voiced him in Spider-Man Unlimited. Which I always kind of liked that show. It only lasted for like 13 episodes, but it was fine. I think the reason it got cancelled is because of Batman Beyond, or Batman of the Future it was known over here. And it's also fine, because
Just a
Batman
little
Beyond was
higher.
actually really fucking kick-ass.
Not high enough.
It was really good. Yeah, fucking Unlimited was weird. It kinda... Yeah, it just wasn't really as good as Batman Beyond, I guess. It was like an alternate universe where everyone was a furry. Some people, I guess, are into that, but I...
The signal from my Spidey tracer is stronger from
No,
my
the series is fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. Right. Mercenaries. Right, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this on here. So, yeah, this whole thing was basically just a test to see if it worked, and depending on that or whether this comes out, I guess it has. So, yeah. See ya.